He was the residency program supervisor at West Point, and he was the clinic chief at the USA Medic in Pittsburgh on a later assignment. And he was also the deputy commander for ancillary services at the DeLorenzo TRICARE Health Clinic in the Pentagon. You can't imagine that. Must have been a very exciting job to see all the leaders of the military services in that position. Additionally, as I mentioned earlier, he deployed to Iraq with the 121st Cash in April 2006, and he was the chief of optometry for the area.
To see this great occasion. You know, they don't promote officers for what they've done. You know, most of this stuff up here is when you're captains and majors and that. They promote you for what you're going to do. And it's a recognition of the Army that they expect that you have the talents, you have the skills, you have what it takes to wear that eagle and to take higher levels of responsibility. And that's what Dave's about. You know, I first met Dave in 1990. And we sort of have a very similar situation. My wife's a nurse. We have kids about the same age. When we arrived in Germany in 1990 and met Natalie, I think they had 2 very small children. And over the years, we've led sort of parallel careers where we've been in sort of equal-sized clinics, moving from captain to major, lieutenant colonel, and I've called Dave often for advice about coding and other types of things. But, you know, I never really knew Dave as well as I did about 4 years ago when he came to Fort Hood. And I got a story there that Dave comes in and he's there at Fort Hood because he's preparing to go to Iraq. And I'm feeling sort of sorry for him because I know that he's going to go over for a year-long tour. His family's going to suffer the separation, and I know that he's going to this detainee mission, which is especially tough.
My first duty here as a colonel is to thank my lovely wife Natalie and my kids Christian, Morgan, Dylan, Madison, and my mom, Dad, Nancy, and Joe for being here. And I'll come back to you in just a few minutes. Thanks for Logan for all you've done for me here. Colonel Nesk, especially for all you've done and all the help. And those pros, very glad you could make it. As mentioned, big part of my deployment. His cell is right across from mine, so. So they'll kick me out.